Is it time to buy or sell Boqii Holding stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Boqii Holding. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 29th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 29th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Boqii Holding as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 242.96% since we initially recommended purchasing Boqii Holding just 21 days ago. This equates to an average return of 11.57% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system expects significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction, as it may fluctuate in either direction. The stock currently rests in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further potential decline. The present 3-month trend points to a possible decrease of over 54% in the coming months, with returns that may vary between a total loss and over 715%. On a longer time frame, our analysis over 12 months suggests a projected decline of nearly 74%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could fluctuate from a complete loss to nearly 648% in the next year. This would translate to a future price range between $0 and approximately $74.61. Our latest daily update for Boqii Holding includes the headline, High Volatility in Boqii Holding Limited stock price on Monday, which ended trading at $9.98. The Boqii Holding Limited stock price gained 241.08% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 29th of September 2025, rising from $2.93 to $9.98. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated 512.24%, with a low of $2.94 and a high of $18. Although the price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 225.08% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, representing a positive technical sign, with a total of 49 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 49 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $487,006,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $1,110, while the lowest was $2.26. Currently, the price is 99.1% or $1,100.02 below the 52-week high, and 100% or $385,190.02 below the all-time high reached on the 5th of February 2021, when the price hit $385,200. Boqii has been consolidating its U.S. listing structure this year. In January, it reworked its American depositary shares ratio. Then, in late June, the company announced the termination of its American depositary receipt program and a 1-for-160 reverse split. This reverse split, along with the substitution listing of Class A ordinary shares on the New York Stock Exchange American, took effect in mid-July. Additionally, the company filed its Form 20-F for the fiscal year that ended on March 31, 2025 in July, completing a key regulatory disclosure. In the short term, the reverse split typically pushes the quoted share price higher and can trigger volatility as retail holders adjust their positions, concentrating liquidity among fewer shares. The termination of the American Depositary Shares Program may reduce seamless access for some U.S. customers, retail investors, and temporarily depress trading volume. However, the Form 20-F filing removes a layer of regulatory uncertainty, which can stabilize sentiment. In the long term, the corporate housekeeping, the consolidated share structure, and up-to-date Securities and Exchange Commission reporting can make Boqii more attractive to institutional investors and reduce the risk of delisting. Still, these actions do not change the underlying fundamentals. Sustainable upside will depend on execution, revenue, and margin trends from the pet-focused platform. Keep an eye on upcoming financials and user metrics for a durable impact on the stock. Analysts have assigned Boqii Holding stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also rated as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts rate the stock with a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Boqii Holding. The Boqii Holding Limited stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal as the short-term average exceeds the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $4.13 and $3.14. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, August 14, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 307.35%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Volume is rising in tandem with the price, which is regarded as a positive technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 32 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 19 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 22 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 56 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages reflected a buy signal 90 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Boqii Holding. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and under the right conditions, the stock may perform poorly in the coming days. This stock exhibits significant daily movement, indicating high volatility. Given the wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $15.06 between its high and low, reflecting an increase of 512.24%. Throughout the last week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 111.48%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Boqii Holding, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of December, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Boqii Holding. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine the best time to exit. There is also no significant support from accumulated volume below, which indicates that the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain circumstances. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. Our recommended stop loss is set at $9.65, reflecting a decrease of 3.28%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The relative strength index over the past 14 days stands at 86, further elevating the risk factor. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 31 days ago. Is Boqii Holding stock a good buy? Boqii Holding Limited presents several positive signals, yet we do not consider these sufficient to recommend it as a buy at this time. Currently, it should be regarded as a hold candidate. suggesting that investors might consider holding or accumulating shares while waiting for further developments. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 30th of September, we anticipate Boqii Holding will open higher by approximately 32.7 cents, starting at $10.31. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.